Hey guys, so welcome back to Tell Your Story. Tonight, I really want to talk to you about mastering the art of mindfulness. Now, mindfulness is a mental state of being, focusing on the present moment, focusing on all of your senses and getting into your space so that you're here in the now. Most people equate mindfulness with, say a meditation. You're sitting in a room, you've got your legs crossed, and you're breathing in and out. And that's what most people would think of, a straight Buddhist meditation. Well, I'm here to tell you that some of those things don't have to be done, like sitting in a room by yourself. You don't have to do that to be mindful. And we want to talk about some of those practices. But first, I'm going to let you know about a small trip that Corey and I took this weekend. You guys saw in the thumbnail that there was like a Japanese tea house. And we travel a lot on the weekends, but this weekend in particular, we decided to take a Sunday and drive out to the mountains and enjoy a state park that had a replica of a Japanese tea house. On this adventure in particular, my eyes were opened to something. A light bulb went off in my head. And as an alcoholic, I have running thoughts. And these are sometimes repetitive, sometimes fast moving thought patterns that can be, for me, super overwhelming. And that could be about an embarrassing moment. It could be about finances. And when I get stuck in my head in those thoughts, they get really, really stressful for me. They cause anxiety and other things. Now, I'm not ashamed to say that meditating is not really my cup of tea. Sitting in a room by myself and just being still for 2 hours is not what I would call productive time. So for me, I had to look for other examples of being mindful. And that would mean, for me, more like activity-wise. In my first few months, say even my first year of trying to get sober, I focused in on activities and hobbies that I could do in my spare time that would keep me active. Now, I've got a list here of a couple of activities that I tried. If you're practicing mindfulness in other ways, please leave a comment down below and let us know how you're doing that on the daily. Early in sobriety, I started working with hobbies like kayaking, hiking. I got creative and started painting and drawing. I even joined a local basketball team and did some sports, some ultimate frisbee, whatnot. Hey, I even started a YouTube channel. And these were ways at the moment, I was looking for ways to preoccupy my time. What I found later with these were this was my form of therapy while, trying to stay away from my addiction. While sobriety really is about a path of self-actualization and finding yourself, I realized that I wasn't really so focused on anything. Now, while trying to be mindful means that we're trying to, be present and live in the moment, I wasn't so focused on anything in particular. I found that with all of my activities, I was living life to the fullest. All of these activities had done some really positive things for me. My physical strength had increased. My focus was enhanced. I was finishing small activities, and my energy level was just running through the roof. Life is about the journey, not the destination. You hear that all the time. Well, the same can be said for mindfulness. Sitting in a room, meditating was not for me. It might be for someone else. But I found that just focusing on that moment really, really hard just made me frustrated. And while for some people, and the science does say that meditation does relieve stress and anxiety, for me, it was about just living life, which is what mindfulness is at the core. Don't limit yourself by just sitting in a room and trying to practice day in and day out, getting rid of the thoughts in your head. Realize that living life is also a skill, and it is being mindful. Now I'm totally mindful about my day and the things that I'm doing to keep myself healthy. And I love the activities that I'm involved in because they make me a better me. So mindfulness at the core is just being a better human being overall. Finding healthy things to do and becoming a better person by picking and choosing things that make you active and energetic. Anyway, that's all I've got for the day. I hope you guys like the new setup. We'll be working in here more often with the rest of our videos. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.